are headed out this morning for a short kayak ride. This is Lake Pearce. Well, it's raining a little bit harder, but that's okay. That's a cool picture. That's an interesting looking branch. And we were going to head for that bridge. Okay, we're not getting any closer to the bridge because I just realized that there's a spillway over there. What'd you find?
Well, you got to get all the way across the other side of the bridge before you hit the spillway. And then there's a little hump over top of it, which probably would have stopped us. But even if it hadn't, it's about that deep, and it slides all the way down.
Oh, well,
it would have been a fun ride.
Down, but not back up.
Even the ducks aren't moving; they're standing in the middle of it. So there's the bridge we were going to go under. But then Sarah heard this and decided maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea. Now I think that would have stopped us. And even if it hadn't, it would have just been a nice little slide down to the bottom. See, even the ducks are standing, they're fine.
We've stopped at this beautiful, peaceful place in Bighorn National Forest. Just look at that lake. The water is cold and clear. It's about it's about 53 degrees out here. The wind's blowing just a little bit. And Paul is getting the kayak out, and he's getting ready to kayak out on this beautiful lake. Alright, so Paul's getting ready to go out on this lake. Charlie's not real sure what his daddy's doing in that big blue and white monster that's taking him away. There he is, kayaking on a mountain lake. You're probably wondering why I'm not out there. Well, we lost one of our paddles. We have 2 kayaks, but we lost one of our paddles. So instead of using half a paddle that he has, it's better just let him go out and maybe we'll take turns. Alright, this is Charlie's first ride in a kayak, in any kind of boat as far as I know of. And I don't think he's too sure about it. Foxy's ridden in a boat before, but Charlie never has. Whoop. Oh, there he is. How did he do?
He did pretty good. He wanted to stay as close to me as possible for most of the ride. Well, now it's Sarah's turn.
But this is really nice being out here. It doesn't even feel the 53 degrees like, you know, all I have on is like a light jacket. And if this were Florida, 53 degrees would be chilling to the bone.
Well, what do you think?
That was fun. It was so beautiful out there. Now Charlie wants to go again.
No, he just wants his mama. He's been pulling and whining ever since you took off.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
So from Meadowlark Lake in the Bighorn Mountain National Forest. Bye, y'all.
So hey y'all, I'm getting ready to do something today. Behind me you see a little creek, and maybe you can hear the water rippling over the rocks. So I'm in the kayak and I'm getting ready to go down this into a little bit wider river that goes by the campground and out into the reservoir from the Shoshone River. So I will see you on the other side. Well, I made it through. Now all that's left is for me to get up to the bridge and meet Sarah, but behind me you can see what I just came through. So it's been fun, and I'm going to take a nice leisurely paddle and float now down to my takeout point.
Well, today is a kayaking day here on Lake McDonald in Glacier National Park. You do have to have your craft inspected here in Glacier National Park, and they just take a look at it and they put a little green tag on it to say that everything's okay. This is Lake McDonald. It's one of the largest lakes in Glacier National Park. The water is calm and clear. It has a blue-green color, and that's caused from what they call rock flour. It's a combination of the sand and rock that's here, and the particles of rock flour are suspended in the water, giving it the bluish appearance.
This is probably the most calm lake we've ever kayaked.
I don't know how far it is across this lake, but I know that the lengthwise the lake is about 10 miles long. I have no idea how deep this lake is. I'm sure there's a sign somewhere that says it. You have to put your paddle in the water again. That's the clarity of the water. Put it deeper. Can't only bring
I can still see it, and it's 6 feet under.
Yeah.
It might even be 7.
Reckon they have a Loch Ness monster here? Sea monster?
Anything here wouldn't be the Loch Ness monster, it'd be the Rock Ness monster.
The names be Rocky instead of Nessie. I mean, there's actually little waves rolling right here. Oh goodness. Ah! That was kind of scary. So, from McDonald Lake, I say bye, y'all. We are getting ready to go canoeing or kayaking on one of the lakes here in Grand Teton National Park. So we are on String Lake, and it does not disappoint. I'm going to try to do a one-handed 360 to show you the beauty of this place. And it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this lake, like I said, is pretty shallow. It's probably only about 2 feet deep right here where I am. See, you can see that the bottom. There's Paul. The bottom is very shallow right here. The one that I know the name of is that last one down there that's real pointy and doesn't look like it from this angle, but it's the Grand Teton.
You come through it and then go around it. All right, now go around. There you go, nice maneuvering.
He's hiding behind the rock. Here he comes. So this side of the lake seems to be a little deeper than the rest of the lake. The water is more of a deep blue-green here. This boulder up here is the biggest one I've seen yet. It's in the lake. Look at the size of this thing. You know what? There's actually 3 boulders there. What is he gonna do? I hope your boat doesn't float away. And then look what's underneath it.
Huh?
Look what's underneath this big, huge piece of rock.
Another big rock.
Another huge piece of rock, that's right. King of the world!
Where you coming? You want to come this way?
Oh, sure. I might as well try it. My boat's not any bigger than yours. Wait. Okay. I gotta do it with this other hand. Alright, I'm gonna put my camera down. I don't know why, but glaciers always fascinate me. And here up on the Grand Teton, there's no lack of glaciers.
Well,
Do you enjoy it?
I did. It was nice and relaxing. And I'm glad to finally get the kayaks in the water at Teton. Well, from the end of String Lake.
Yes, in the Teton Mountains.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Go With The Flow couple, and we say bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. We are on the shores of the Lake Wilson Reservoir, and we're in Lake Wilson State Park near Lucas, Kansas.
So one of the features around the shore of the lake here, Wilson Lake, is all these sandstone cliffs that kind of jut out and have been washed, and so that's what makes it interesting doing some kayaking and boating around here, is all these different paths and features. Some of them are freestanding columns, and some of them are just cliffs that stick out over. Now, if we had decided to bring our lunch, there's a picnic beach. So out here, it's just a little choppier than it was when we were in the other cove. I think this is the area that's known as Rocktown, at least it's the start of it. So we came in here and just kind of took a little break from the pounding waves and look at some of these structures. It's quite a cliff right here ahead of us. land. And she made it. I wonder if people started making a little trench and then the water did the rest over time. Skip a big rock.
Alrighty. Oh, twice. Good job.
And what's around the corner? What's around the corner?
More water. You know, these two piles of sandstone, they're just massive. And I imagine at one time they were one solid piece. What would you think?
Probably so. It just slowly eroded and washed out in between them.
Yep. But this is Rock Town. And what can you see in Rock Town? People have carved their initials on this sandstone. And it's not hard to do either because it's soft. Well, you want to see if there's a way to go over here and between there and... This is like a cool. Wow. There's a lot of birds that make their nest over there.
Yeah. It's pretty blue when you get up here to the water.
Yeah, it is. Everybody carves their name in these rocks. So, I'm gonna do 9. You see how soft this sandstone is? When it it still has a lot of moisture in it, but when it dries, it'll be really hard, like concrete. Back in the day, when the settlers came out here, they were mostly people from Belgium, that area, and there wasn't a whole lot of wood to make fence posts, for, you know, to keep their animals in, to build fences. So they found out that there was sandstone underneath the soil, so they dug out sandstone posts, and those posts became their fence post for their pastures. And it was pretty easy to carve them into posts, as you can see. You know, just a short, brief time I've been right here. What I've been doing. I didn't see this. That's pretty cool. Anchor. Mostly initials. Hey y'all! We really appreciate you watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, the Go With The Flow couple. Bye y'all!